Are you tired of waiting around on karma to kick in on some of the good things you've done or some of the bad things that other people have done to you? Well, now, through the magic of technology, we proudly introduce Instant Karma. That's right, Instant Karma. It's a team of people that will go out and seek retribution on your behalf, or conversely, will go out and do a good deed on your behalf. Instant Karma is a brand new product in the world, so just like everything else, don't wait around. Instant Karma, available now through the internet, instantly downloaded to your home in light speed. It's Instant Karma! We've commercialized everything. Also keep your eyes out for instant salvation and instant good deed doing for any religion possible. All right. All right. Mr. Stevie Wonder, thanks for helping us to open up our local legends series of interviews on the JB Webb Show. I'm going to have to ask you to just pull it down a little bit, though, Stevie, because on the phone with me, unbelievably, I'm so happy we were able to secure this interview. I have the one, the only, Mr. Shannon Burke. Yeah, that Shannon Burke. Mr. Shannon Burke, how you doing today?
How did you get my number?
I don't know, man. Somebody set this up.
It's an unlisted number.
I know, man. No, listen, I'm so grateful you're on the show, and I'll tell you the big reason why. You've been through a lot of crap, and you're coming out climbing up through it. So, to me, that's highly admirable. So, you definitely have JB Webb Show respect, and we just wanted to thanks for giving us a little time to chat with you.
Well, it's an honor, man.
Well, hey, listen now, your show is on the Big 810 AM, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Your show in the past has always been great and crazy. You got a great crew together now that kind of has that same crazy dynamic. I think I heard you talking the other day about rednecks and stuff like that. Where do you want the direction of this show to go in the regards of, kind of a mission statement?
You know, I'm a big believer, JB, that you put talent together and it just kind of goes where it goes. You know, there's a little bit of direction in that. You know, I think that talk radio is conversational when it's at its best.
Yeah.
Instead of preachy or I'm going to tell you this. This is the way I believe, and you ought to believe this way.
Right.
I think people are interested in opinions, and they're interested in an exchange of ideas, and more or less, more than anything else, we're just kind of looking for an escape, you know?
Right.
Kind of listen in on a locker room or a bar talk, or
right.
So we keep it. We try to keep it light. I mean, when politics are part of the news, we talk about politics. I mean, I think people are familiar with my politics, so we don't dwell on it. It's not like something we wake up every morning and find something to bitch and moan about politically. But if something's in the news, we talk about it. You know, there's been some really good political side stories. You know, all the goofy rallies going on in D.C. There's been this O'Connell chick out of
the witch, yeah,
and some great stories surrounding her. So, we try to keep it light. You know, there's a ton of stuff going on here locally too. So.
And people today, are typically communicating through text and Facebook and things like that. And I noticed you guys have, commented on people's comments on Facebook on the show. So calling up and picking up the phone and talking about whatever's going on with you, are people okay to just kind of throw whatever they want at you these days? Are you look?
I don't. Obviously, social network is a huge part of driving, fans and listeners and keeping them interested and keeping them focused, or changing their focus, or finding out what their opinions on various topics. And I like people to participate that way. We like to call the show, and but we use social networking every day. I don't like it.
You don't like it? You don't like it?
I mean, I guess I dig it, but I kind of feel like, I follow some people on Twitter. I follow a lot of people on Twitter. And it's, I don't know. I'm on Twitter as well. Twitter at Shannon Burke, by the way. But I'm on it, and I don't. I guess I'm not. Some people that I follow, I'm like, holy. I'm amazed at how they will tweet their breakfast. They'll tweet their feet. They'll tweet, some gum on the sidewalk. And it's just some are.
It's ridiculous. I know.
But I guess maybe I don't tweet enough. I got to start getting out there. I do like Facebook, and I do work my Facebook page.
Well,
Facebook / the Shannon.
I think what happens a lot of the times, though, Shannon, too, is people are at work, and so they're able to listen to you on their computer at work, and then they can pop in their car and follow up on stuff. So the cool thing is that as you keep growing. I hope, because I'm a big supporter of local music, talent, stuff like that, but I hope, the end result will maybe be that I can funnel you some local bands or local talent. Maybe you'll be able to use that, kind of integrate into your show, the intros and extra, exits of, so what do you think about something like that?
Amen, brother. I mean, I think there was a weird time in talk radio, and I guess it's kind of still. It's releasing this knot of consolidation that some of the bigger, radio conglomerate, these bigger corporations started.
Yeah.
With consolidation comes, I don't know how to put it in a nice way, but let's just try to save a buck. We'll stick with the 4 or 5 or 6 big syndicated talk show hosts that we have, and there's some really big players that are syndicated. You'll hear in pretty much every major market. But I think radio is for local people. I mean, that's how it started. It was a local thing. Before syndication was even
part
of was even technologically possible. So yeah, I think right now, I think talk radio is scrambling for even its next. Its next players, and I think local talk radio is the heartbeat of it all. The local host, the local talk scene. So,
well,
all for it, brother.
I mean, that's great. So everyone out there, when you're watching this, you're well aware that Shannon's open to getting some information about local music, local artists, stuff like that going on here in Orlando. So you really cover Orange, Seminole, Volusia with your show, which I think is pretty cool. And, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day today to chat with us, man. It really means a lot. And I know people will be checking out your interview, checking out your show, not being afraid to call in, if you change topics or whatever, because you're an open guy. And
that's what's so beautiful about this format is that you and as long as it's kept conversational and you keep going and you open it up and you have a couple of things you want to talk about. I mean, I don't care if somebody calls and totally derails the show, as long as it derails it in a direction that's entertaining and interesting and is captivating, and it gets people excited. It's something that people want to talk about. So,
well,
we're not opposed to just opening up phones. That's not we're all shy. Well, a lot of people go, that's not our topic right now. We're talking about the oil spill. I can give a rat's ass what you want to talk about, but it's on your mind. That's what we do.
I don't doubt that you can definitely keep control of the reins of virtually any type of dialogue because we're right up against our little time clock here, man. And you are again a local legend. You're our first interview for our local legends, and we just see nothing but really great stuff from Shannon Burke. You're making AM radio cool. You're blazing your own path, man. So that's everything the JB Webb Show is about. So I appreciate your time today, our potential alliance in the future, and let's get out there and make some great stuff happen.
I respect your hustle, brother. I think what you're doing, man. Keep it up.
Grazie. Thanks a lot. Mr. Shannon Burke, we have been talking with the one and only Shannon Burke from the Shannon Burke Show. I'll pop up all the details on when you can tune in live, and don't be afraid to give that man a call. He's a cool guy. JB Webb Show, we'll have a little bit more coming at you.
Name, that's bullying. Social exclusion, that's considered bullying. Look, that is high school. I know you're going to say, well, what, Shannon, what if it was your little girl, your little son? What if it was your child? Nobody wants to think about their kid being bullied, but we were all bullied, or we were the bully, one or the other. It's part of life. It's part of adult life. We'll talk about it today on the Shannon Burke Show on the Big 810 AM, starting at 3 today.